Hi guys, welcome back to Christian Casts, where I go fishing so you don't have to. Today I'm actually going to do a little bit of a product review and also a short fly fishing adventure. I've actually got a new cap for fishing, and it is a Patagonia fly fishing hat. The material is made out of Net Plus. Everybody who has got anything to do with Patagonia knows that that means that the material is actually made out of recycled fishing net, and which is neat because it's a little bit of a cleanup mission. It's a one size snapback, and it has got a little insert here where you get kept away from the main material from the hat, so you don't sweat as much at your forehead on the hot days. It's got a very nice liner inside of here, and this is like a cord material for the sun guard up here. And then the special add-on for this hat is actually they've got something like a Velcro with the logo sewed on right here, where, as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, you can hang on all the flies you aren't using anymore, or you just want to swap up flies, you don't want to put it back, you just put it in there. It holds perfectly, as you guys can see here. You actually have got it right about there, and it is on there and safe, and you can take it off when you go home and let them dry out and stuff. I actually wanted something with a little bit of a bigger brim than my old hat, because I actually had a bucket hat for fishing mostly, and you didn't have the sun protection you've actually got with one of these. So your nose still always got a little bit kissed by the sun, and I decided, okay, I'll give this a try. And I've been trying it the last weeks, and I'm really quite happy, so I decided to show it to you guys and give you my first thoughts on the hat. And now we are going to actually try a little bit of fly fishing. I have got a mayfly on here, and there's lots of flies, and I see fish surfacing already, so I'll give it the first casts, and be patient with me. I am still right at the beginning of my fly fishing, and I'm still not a pro, I would say. And we'll give it the first cast, and we'll see if we are actually able to get something. We had a bite. And we've got a fish on. Fish on, guys. First fish on the day. I think it's a small brown trout. We'll see what we got in a moment. As I said, it is a small brown trout. It is really beautiful. I'll show you guys in a second. Take a look at this little beauty, and we'll get him back, and I'll take you guys with on our release. You guys can see we've got a beautiful little brown trout, and we'll get him on the water. And gone he is, and we'll see if we get another one, I would say. So let's do another cast and see what we actually get. We had a nibble. That was a bit brutal, that cast. And we've got a fish on. Another small brown trout. And we got him in the net. I think I'm gonna take you guys with on my chest as well a bit, that you see and that you're right at the action, but I'll show you guys what we got. As you guys can see, it's another beautiful little brown trout, and we'll get him back. on the ears. I've got you guys on my chest, and my presentation is still very, I have to practice my fly presentation, but we'll get there. And we had a nibble. Oops, that wasn't too great. That was also not great. That was a bit better. Actually a rock right here. I'll get on it. We had a nibble. I've been looking at some videos on YouTube on how to improve fly casting, and I noticed that I full cast a lot, and I'm actually trying to keep the fly on the water surface more often, because it means that the more the fly is on the water surface, the better chance you've got to actually catch a fish. And I'm trying to learn to actually shoot the fly line, and we've got a fish on, and it's a little bit bigger than the other ones. It's still not huge, but whoop, there we go. We'll get off this rock, and we'll get our buddy in the net. And it's another beautiful brown trout. I'll show you guys, and we'll set this little beauty off. And off he goes. So pop you guys back on the chest, and we'll see that we get another one. So we're heading up again, and oops, that was let go too soon. But as I was saying, still at the beginning, and I tangled up my line here with, there we go. I think that was a nice cast. I think we'll be able to maybe get somebody interested, or not. I think behind that rock over there is going to be somebody, if I'm able to land it there. Oh, we had a nibble. There we go. That was near where I wanted to go. Ooh, that was not. Actually, I also tend to, I'm trying to learn myself. A bad habit that I've got is that I actually let go of this line, and a great tip for not doing that is actually making like a OK sign around your line, that you don't lose it and it can still go through, and you don't end up having to grab after your line once you let go. Let's see that we get one last fish. I don't want to drag out this video because it's actually a product review. And I might go up a little bit still. Ooh, it's getting deep here. Ooh, and I'm stuck with my line somewhere. Oops, what's that? Where's my line stuck? Someone's stuck on my foot. Seems. No, it's free. There we go. That should be a good cast. Ooh, what was that? That is some dirt we actually picked up. That we don't want. There we go, cleaned it up again. Fish on. Oh, and we lost it. It's very easy to lose fish on the fly line because as soon as you drop tension and you're fishing with barbless hooks and you lose tension, they tend to just spit it out. We maybe move down a bit. Ooh, it's quite a deep little pocket where I'm standing. But we might actually move over here and see if we are lucky on this side. There's a little bit of wind today. I don't know if you actually can hear it. So we're gonna try and get over to those rocks because there's a little bit of a pocket there. There we see the fly going. Ooh, there I caught my own rod. That we don't want. There we go, and free it is. That seems. Yeah, it's free. Might actually need a different fly for the current here. But we'll still give it a little bit of a try. And see if we are actually the wind was on that one. We'll maybe try and against the wind is a bit hard. We're not too lucky here with the fly. I might go up again and actually see, because it is slower, and you actually see fish surfacing here. You don't see them surfacing over there. A lot of small fish actually go over to these pockets because it is just for like a safety reason. There's been a lot of spawning, and you see this all over, these little flies floating, and we might actually just go right about here and give it a little I know there's fish in that pocket far up there. And fish on. I think. Nope, we lost him. One last fish. Fish on. Ooh. And it's a feisty little one. Where is he going? Hey, stay here. Stay here. There you go. And it's a beautiful little brown trout. And I'm going to show you guys what we got in a moment. So look at this beautiful little brown trout we were able to land, and we'll get him a underwater release, and then I'll meet you guys for a outro. So here our little friend is off. So as you guys saw, I was able to catch some of the little brown trout in this river, and I have to say I really enjoy this hat, and if you're interested more in the hat, I can maybe give a following video or follow-up, but I think it's pretty simple. It's just a cap, and it just has to keep me out of the sun a little bit more. And thanks for joining me on today's adventure. It was a short one, but I'm gonna be getting out a bit more now and making more content and also more adventures. I actually am maybe planning on making a survival card challenge now, because I found the cards again, and I might go out tomorrow and try them out, see if we're able to catch something on them. And if not, maybe I'm gonna do like a emergency fishing kit that I put together myself. And if you're interested in something like that, just leave it in the comments and we'll see each other there. So keep on fishing and we'll see each other. Cheers.